I'm Ed O'Farrell, and this is a Real Assets Advisor Hot Minute. Today, we're going to spend a hot minute or so with Jeff Van Horn. Jeff is the Director of Alternative Investments at OnePoint BFG Wealth Partners. OnePoint BFG is a Parsippany, New Jersey-based wealth advisory and financial planning firm with 180 advisors scattered across the country, overseeing approximately $15 billion worth of client assets. Welcome, Jeff.
Hi Ed, how you doing?
All right. Jeff, are you ready for a hot minute?
Let's get right to it.
Let's get right to it. Hometown and where you currently reside.
Grew up in Birmingham, Michigan, and currently live just outside of Chicago.
Alma mater and college major.
Western Michigan University, major was finance.
First job's a kid.
Mowing lawns.
First job as a professional.
Institutional trader at Oldie Discount, downtown Detroit.
All right. The name One Point BFG is pretty unique. Where did it originate from?
The firm formerly was called Bleakley Financial Group. As we rebranded last year, we kept BFG as kind of a nod to where we came from. Over the time, the focus will fully change to One Point. Just it reflects both our evolution and our growth over the years.
Okay. What's the thinking around the use of alternative investments in client portfolios?
Well, now that alternatives have become more readily available for investors, I think it needs to be part of most portfolios. When you think about how many companies are still private, roughly that run around 100 million in revenues, about 87% of those are still private. If you're not investing in areas such as that, you're probably leaving a lot on the side of the road.
Okay. What are the characteristics of an alternative investment that make it a good fit for the One Point BFG platform?
Well, alternatives are more expensive, so we have to get what we're paying for. We look for consistent performance and we look for specific fields, meaning that if I go to the doctor and I can't get a solution, I go to a specialist. We kind of feel that alternatives act as specialists in that manner. So I try to target something that's going to give us more growth than we can actually see and more stability than the normal markets. That's what we focus on here.
Okay. There's no shortage of choices for high net worth and ultra high net worth individuals and families when it comes to selecting a wealth manager. Why do you believe these folks should consider having a conversation with a One Point BFG advisor?
Well, One Point, we believe in planning first. It's the full picture. Products come to fill in those slots. We want to be the first call on with the clients. We want to talk about what their goals are in life and how we can help them get there. We have integrated advice, meaning that it's not just investments, it's tax, it's estate, it's life planning, it's everything that encompasses what you need financially to better you and to better your children. We believe in relationships. We don't want transactions. We want lifelong relationships and long-term partnerships. With everything so complex nowadays, with taxes, with investments, with alternatives, we want to build everything on clarity so everyone knows and is on the same page going forward. It'll make everything better in the future.
Okay. Talent or useless talent you possess that most folks don't know you have.
I know how to throw ceramics to a point that in college I used to throw ceramic pots to pay my rent.
All right. One person, dead or alive, who isn't a family member you'd most like to have dinner with.
Steve Jobs.
All
I
right.
mean, for an individual that started Apple, was basically fired by Apple, then bought his company back, going up against IBM, Microsoft, all the rest, creating the iPhone. I mean, who would you not rather have dinner with?
All right. At what restaurant would you choose to have said dinner at, and what would you order?
It'd have to be the Rusty Parrot in Jackson Hole. I would go with the elk tenderloin.
The elk tenderloin at the Rusty Parrot in Jackson Hole. Sounds pretty good. You can connect with Jeff directly on LinkedIn. And for more information on One Point BFG, you can visit onepointbfg.com. On behalf of the team here at Real Assets Advisor, thanks for joining us. We'll see you again next time.